Greetings, it's Reverend Ahmondra, and I'm coming to you today from the place where the queens always speak their truth. Today, I want to talk to you about a revelation I had. I want to talk about Black women practicing true self love. The other day, I had an aha moment. I was getting dressed and I said something to myself that was totally, completely negative. And in the moment, I caught myself because what I realized I was saying to my body was that I am disappointed in you. I don't like the way I'm perceiving you. But then in the next moment, I realized I was doing something totally and completely out of character. Out of character for me is comparing myself today to who I was 10 years ago. And in that moment, I could see a picture of myself 10 years ago, and I'm trying to put this body in a frame from 10 years ago. Now, I've talked about this before, but this time it was really profound for me because I understood and realized that no matter how much work we do, how much we intellectually believe that we feel good about ourselves, something is having us not stand totally, completely, 100% in self love. And that is what I want to talk about today. What is that? What is it that's keeping Black women, particularly those of us who understand and know about self love, self worth, self empowerment? What is keeping us inside of those conversations that has us judging ourselves? We are being bombarded 24/7 by messages that are promoting self hate. Our skin's not good enough. Our body's not good enough. Our hair is not good enough. 24/7, we are hearing these messages, and they have become so ingrained into what we're listening to every day, we don't even hear them. We're not conscious to them. When I lived in West Africa, in Ghana, one of the things that I loved is when I turned on the television, I saw real women, women in all shapes, sizes, styles, women with makeup, women without makeup. They weren't made to look a certain way other than who they were. And as a result, the women in the country had a great self image. Now, I understand and realize that things have changed tremendously on television because in my generation, we didn't even see women who looked like us. Even though things have changed, the underlying message still is saying, you are not good enough. And it's so subliminal, we don't even recognize that it's there. So, along with the messages that I'm getting from the larger society, I am also not listening to the messages that my body is giving me because I'm listening to those external messages. My body is saying to me, hey, look, you're aging. You need more vitamin D. Hey, look, you're aging. You need more B12 shots. You need to put more things in this body that are different from the things you put in your body 10 years ago. But I was not listening. As our bodies grow and change, we have to learn to grow and change with them intellectually. It's like having a dance partner and you're on the floor and you're doing a cha cha and your partner's doing a line dance. You totally are completely out of rhythm. I was out of rhythm with my body. I had to stop, take the time to study and understand what my body was saying to me. And you can only do that when you're quiet and when you're conscious to the fact that you're not going to allow those external messages that are always coming at you to make your decision. We look on TV and they say, you should have this drink, you should take this pill. And we automatically gravitate to those areas instead of listening to what our bodies is actually saying to us. Our body's not saying you need another pill. Our body is saying you need rest. You need water. You need more green vegetables. Whatever it is your body needs, we have to learn how to listen to it and get in rhythm with it so that we are doing the same type of dance all the time. Because when we're not dancing in rhythm with our body, Something develops inside of us and it's called self hatred. Now, that's a hard word to hear. And a lot of people say, I don't hate myself. But if you look at the behaviors you have, they are subtly saying you're not liking yourself 100%. You're not loving yourself completely. You are conducting yourself in a way that tells your body, I'm not happy with you. I don't love you the way you are. Something magical happens when you start really listening to your body. Your behaviors begin to change, and you begin to feel stronger internally, and it expresses externally. People begin to say, wow, you have a glow about you. That glow is your external joy that's just overflowing all around you. Because when we stand inside of our love for ourselves, there's a joy there. But when we're constantly comparing ourselves to somebody else or a picture we see or something we hear, we're taking away from our joy. Joy can't live in a place of judgment. And one of the things that I say black women do the most is we harshly judge ourselves. We don't judge others, we'll praise others. But when it comes to us, I ask the question, are we standing in total self love or are we standing in a place of self judgment that is taken away from us, taken away from our energy? So, as we move through the holiday seasons into the new year, I want you to do a couple of things. One of the things, I want you to start paying attention to what you're saying to yourself when you're getting dressed to go out. What are you saying to yourself when you see someone else out and they have on a beautiful dress? Are you just saying, wow, they look beautiful? Or are you saying, I can't wear that? I know that I would look good if I blah, blah, blah. What messages are you giving to yourself? And ask yourself this question: am I ready to do whatever it is I need to do to stand 100% in a place of self love? Let's make 2025 a year of radical self love and total body acceptance. There's three activities that if you engage in, you will begin to have self love present all the time. The first one is to be patient with your body and be grateful for your body. Whatever changes it may be going through, praise it and acknowledge it every single day. Be present to your body. Don't ignore it and give it whatever it is it's asking for. And pay attention. Is your body asking for it or is your mind just saying, I want that bag of potato chips because I don't feel worthy today? You have to make the decision. Is your body saying it or is your mind just telling you that your body wants it? That's a great distinction. When you make that distinction, you'll do the second thing is to give your body the nourishment that it needs. Does it need water? Does it need green vegetables? Does it need exercise? Does it simply need to rest? We are moving so quickly through our society that we don't rest. And I'm not just talking about physical rest, I'm also speaking about a mental rest. Do you need to take a break from what you're looking at, from what you're reading, what you're hearing? Take time to nourish your body in all aspects of nourishment: mind, body, and spirit. And the third thing that's really, really powerful for me is to rewrite your own narrative. I get to rewrite my narrative. I get to say what I want to wear, how my hair should look, what makeup I should wear, if I wear any makeup. I get to write that narrative, not allow others to write that narrative for me. And I can only do that when I take the time to actually decide what it is I like, not what someone else is saying to me. Do I like the fact that I want my hair to be gray? What is it that you truly want? We take so much time trying to fit in with what others think that we should be doing that we lose sight of who we truly are. And I want to leave us with this message: self love is the beginning of self care. So, as I get ready to move into 2025, I'm going to be paying a lot more attention to how I'm speaking about my body, about the judgments I'm making about myself. Because now I'm really conscious of the fact that every single word I utter about me is giving me my definition of who I am. And if that definition is powerful and positive, I'm going to have a total and complete love for myself. But if that message that I'm giving to myself has any negativity in it, it's going to take away from my self love. And I want to say, if you want to give the gift of love this year, send out an appreciation journal to a sister that you love. For 365 days, she will have the opportunity to write down every single day 5 things that she appreciates about herself. That is going to build self love every single day. It's going to strengthen how she feels about herself. Every single day, she'll have a quote from a powerful sister reminding her that she's a queen. And at the beginning of every month, she'll be able to dedicate that month to a particular woman. Someone that she reveres, someone that she holds in high self esteem. When we appreciate ourselves, we are fueling self love. And when we are fueling self love, we are standing in who we are as queens. Thank you for joining me. Your time is the most precious gift that you can give. Send this message out to others and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Blessings.